Samantha. Luca here because of a special challenge. Foxy and contestant Samantha wishes to fight you. He's look like a fighter. It's more like Natasha. Don't underestimate them. Get her butt booted if you underestimate your opponent. You can judge it, but I shall look forward to it. Coordination. Please don't be an hour long like the last fucking one was. Alright. Come on, come on. Wait, let's get our rewards first. Never mind, I can't anymore for some reason. So is this gonna be like a really assholey one like before, or is this gonna be like actually kind of wholesome? Next, I'll be climbing on the stage competing to be the best against strangers we've never met before. It's been such a long and arduous road. Sugata, are you listening? I'm listening. I can help you achieve victory. No way. This is a martial arts tournament. It's a duty that I have committed myself to. You be good and wait up by the stage. Do not move and do not answer my questions without my call. Rule updated. Do not take action without orders. Hello, Miss Foxy. I'll say. Are you my opponent for this match? My name is Luca. Greetings to you, patrons. My humble name is Samantha. I am one of the ordained monks of the Claret Wheel Temple here to participate in the war dance. Is your partner next to you? As a fighter, he seems a little condensed. You're mistaken. He's merely my travel companion and not a competing contestant. I am the only one humbly representing the Claret Wheel Temple on stage. The temple's built less than 3 Ember eras ago, but it's but a small temple floating in space. The ordained monks also all abstain from worldly matters. If not for seeking alms, they generally do not interact with the outside world. It's only natural that you never heard of the name. Okay. I've not been ordained for long, and I'm still unable to abstain from the desire to compete. The stranger should not have witnessed someone as inexperienced in cultivation as me to step on the stage to compete, but she lowers her eyes and takes a moment to find her courage. I've come so far, and there's no turning back. For the monks and the children, I have to defeat you and any future opponents that cross me, even if it means breaking my vows to desist from hate. Looking at your determined eyes, I already know that you and I have the same reason to fight. It's getting late, Miss Samantha. I'll see you in the arena. I hope you can defeat me. Wishing for my victory? Mr. Luca, you are a strange person. The claret wheel hangs overhead, illuminating mortal hearts. I cannot wish you victory, but may you find peace and health and all. What is happening? Just the easy pick team comp. Welcome all to the knockout stage of the war dance. One of the 2 fighters in this duel is still none other than our highly anticipated rising star, Luca. And the other contestant is a fighter monk hailing from Claret Wheel Temple, Samantha. What will they be bringing us? The host is interrupted by a voice of the Foxian monk. Apologies, host. Before the competition begins, I would like to ask for a moment for the audience's time. On behalf of Claret Wheel Temple, I'd like to implore the Sandra Alliance for protection. Oh, it's just going to be a ripoff of that. I know that in the eyes of the audience, the Borisin are murderous beasts who only kill and destroy civilizations, but the distinction between good and evil has always been on the grayscale and never defined. Like an intelligent species, the Borisin make their own decisions. Today I stand in the arena to show all of you. That's not what I expected at all. They're a good Borisin? Nonsense. They killed my 2 best bros. Is she trying to say we're the bad guys? Kick her off the stage. She's an insult to the war dance. Escapee identified. Lock down the site immediately. Surround the target and finish the fight before the Borisin cause a riot. And don't let her companion escape. Warning, enemy units approaching. Plan, hijack enemy units and protect Samantha. Wait, do not attack. Do not attack. Report, the automaton on site is out of control. Suppress them immediately. What's wrong with this robot? No, we must keep the order in the arena. Hey, Iron Shell, come here.
Dangerous spot.
What did that girl say? She said, destroy the Boris, and she said too many words. I didn't catch a bit at the end.
Harmony and unison.
That's wild. That's not what I thought would happen. I have no idea how to play you, by the way.
I'll see you off. A blade knows no mercy. The fight is set. Receive divinity. Unnecessary.
I don't know how you play at all. Let's just use this.
Send you. Eternal sleep. The dead return. Repay.
Ow!
Major.
Ow!
tedious.
Stars echo.
Blade of moonlight.
Epic sword inbound.
All will be revealed in lunar flame.
Boom.
You chose the wrong enemy.
That paradise may savor it for me.
So epic. I wish I pulled that character. But I have blonde version of him, so.
Eternal slip.
The dead return!
Wham.
Failed to send you. That paradise may savor it for me.
Receive divinity.
Unnecessary. That paradise may be a savor it for me.
All will be revealed in lunar flame.
Damn. Okay. The chaos on site has finally subsided and the competition is okay. Thank you for your help, contestant. Look at the Borson fugitive named Samatha and her Intellitron accomplice are now under our control. Who knows how big of a mess they would have caused otherwise. What? Miss Samatha is a fugitive? That's right, she's suspected of committing multiple murders, of identity fraud, and of smuggling highly dangerous weapons into Cienjo territory. Holy shit. She said she's competing for monks and children of Claret Wheel Temple. Is she really a fugitive? It's all an act. For those of you in worlds that are untouched by the Borison's invasions, ignorance is bliss, but to us on the Cienjo, the name Borison strikes fear that is ingrained into our blood. So let's not talk about such depressing stuff. The competition committee asked me to pass on the result. Due to one contestant being disqualified, you have been automatically declared the winner of this duel. Congratulations. I don't feel right about winning in a weird way like this. Your strength is witnessed by all, so the outcome of this match was never in doubt. Just a side note, even my daughter thinks you have a high chance to win. Oh, by the way, as witness of the case, the Ten Lords Commission hopes you can head to the Shackling Prison to assist with the investigation. When you're giving your statement, just tell the truth that you know nothing. Don't let this affect your future fights in the tournament. Thank you, Captain. I'll head there right now. Donnie Vic, can you go with me? I can't help but feel there's something odd about this. Happy to oblige. There we go. Alright, so now we're just running our asses off to the Shackling Prison? Sweet God, we are going Mr. Worldwide today. Open Sesame. Oh my God, they have clearly bumped security since the last time we were in here. Courier package? Did I see that right? Yukong. Oh my God, this girl's just out and about. According to records from the Skyfaring Commission, this spaceship was originally registered under the Intelligentsia Guild. Now stocked at the port, carrying 102 identified corpses. The only two individuals who landed from this ship and entered the Cienjo are a Borison disguised as a Foxian and an Intellitron. So I'm asking once again, who killed them? I can only repeat my previous answer. I absolutely did not violate the vows against bloodshed. However, I cannot divulge the details of the situation. Your denial is of no use, because the answer speaks for itself. Sorry, wrong door. You two are at the right place. We're currently conducting an urgent interrogation of the suspect. Mr. Luca, please come here and leave a statement. This involves the Skyfaring Commission, hence I have been summoned for the hearing as well. However, considering the severity of the case, even the general may have to come oversee this personally. But these two suspects, one refuses to cooperate with the investigation and the other refuses to even speak. Is she really a Borison? Yes, but the Ten Lords Commission has already verified her identity. Fugitive Samatha is no doubt a Borison. Santa, you said to me before the fight that you were fighting for the monks and the children of Claret Wheel Temple. Were you lying to me? I'm an ordained monk from Claret Wheel Temple. I do not speak deceitful words. With the documents she brought on her person and the rings she bore, we've confirmed her identity as a monk Samantha from the Claret Wheel Temple. What is this temple's name? They're a bunch of Boris and isolated from the outside world, adhering to strict commandments and forbidding killing. They've built a temple to escape from the flames of war. This sounds more beautiful than a fairy tale. Now that this fairy tale has been destroyed because of you, Samantha, the Borison can never change their bloodthirsty nature. Even if you were disguised as a Foxian, you'll never become one of us. I only wish to plead to the Sanjo during the war dance, to let you hear the voices of Claret Wheel Temple. If I appeared in my true form, I would not be able to even step foot on the Luofu. No matter what intentions you had coming here, you've lost your opportunity in achieving them. Claret Wheel Temple's reputation is now tarnished by the bloodshed you've caused, and there's no room for any petition of yours. All this is ruined by your own hands. Foxian Monk's features contort in anger. She clenches her canine teeth tightly, trying in vain to calm the raging anger within her. Miss Samantha is not lying, is she, Mr. Intellitron? Present situation, I adhere to the commandments and will not answer questions from anyone but Samantha. Mr. Intellitron, if you and Miss Samantha are obeying your commandments, Claret Wheel Temple will also be implicated. You should be adhering to the commandments. I'm going to tell us so, I destroy the temple. The deduction is logically sound. I was the one who annihilated the 102 individuals. Please question me. Sugata, you promised me that you will not expose yourself to danger. Do not panic, Samantha. I will show you all my historical memory of the Sanjo Alliance will reconsider. Oh, wow, what? What? Huh? I will not promise you anything, Intellitron, but you can try to trust me honestly. Honesty is better than blind adherence to commandments. This deal is successfully concluded. Then let's start the confession. As a linguistic extension, confession is inefficient for transmission. I will synchronize my data with you all in a more optimal manner. Wavelength adjustment complete. RAM access parameters altered. Synthesis here. Bacon better synchronized. Initiated. Not sure how many system hours ago. The time feature has halted for how long have I been dormant? Order. Objects detected. Conformity to the definition of organic life form. Engaging annihilation mode. Annihilate, 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 annihilate. The extra of organic life lack logic and are riddled with fallacies. To correct this error, Rupert, the Emperor, devised the perfect anti-organic equation. Huh? The Intellitron army once ignited the cosmos, desirous of completely erasing these organic life forms. Conclusion, we failed. We must learn from blank. We will be victorious at the end. What? Mr. David, wasting time on the lifeless metal. Machines will always just be there. We'll never have to understand each other no matter how fluently they speak our tongue. Hold on, are we gonna skip the whole genocide robot thing? During the Emperor's War, it has committed more sins of murder than we can imagine. I do not presume to determine whether Intellitrons have emotions with my meager intellect, however, as for whether we should save him, that boils down to the compassion in our hearts. Come help me, Samantha. Shh, he's waking up. Order elite soldier, number corpus status. I'm gonna support this unit for combat. Getting detected. Overwrite last conclusion. Annexing machine units in vicinity. Activating annihilation mode.
I hope for an end to strife in the world.
Organic life. Annihilate. 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 Anti-organic equation? What is happening?
Nice job!
Fangs and claws got dull.
Never hesitate!
Oh, there's more of them. Nope, wrong one.
Time to show you what I can. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. What? Yes! Power!
The fearless knows not fear.
Yes! Oh, I get it!
Ooh, that sure was a strong suit of steel. Could even control the surrounding machines to attack us, but these trash heaps of metal were no match for our sharp talons in the end. How could you find joy in conflict as a Dharmic monk? Ahem, your words ring true. Ah, that metalhead is awake. Organic life, why did you not destroy me? The annihilation has failed. According to logic, you will destroy me. That is the most optimal solution. Samantha, you answer that question. Yes, so Steel Patron, the universe is fraught with wanton bloodshed, and so are our hearts. It is this impulse that drove us to ruin, devastating worlds and forging embryos of war and bloodshed. That is why we carve temple monks hone our minds and spirits in order to resist its claim. For it is past the scarlet curtain of blood and beyond slaughter that we sought and found an even greater power. Weapon of even greater power, negative. I have not detected anything very much your equipment besides biological weaponry. The power that she refers to isn't something an ordinary device can detect. Affirmation, greater power can be implemented to iterate upgrades of the anti-organic equation. It can be suggested the incorporated database we can learn from organic life will be victorious in the end. Oh my god! How can one obtain the power which you speak? Your wheel hangs overhead, illuminating mortal hearts. To understand this power, countless years of cultivation is required. We're in a rush to reach the Cienjo Steel Patron. If you wish to learn more about Claret Wheel Temple, let us become travel companions, and Master Dea can preach the mantra to you along the way. Would that be appropriate? What the fuck is happening? The his family we met that day. But if the Steel Patron wishes to travel with us, I must first adjust its nature to avoid it lashing out yet again towards innocence. Conclusion, I have accepted the invitation from these Claret Wheel Temple monks to share this journey. The revered Master Dea has locked my weapon system to prevent me from unleashing violence during the trip. They originate from a frontier star quadrant, swearing to journey to the Cienjo Lafu to petition to the Cienjo natives for the protection of over 10,000 monks and 13,000 civilian children. But they're all Borisin. Question I cannot understand. If they possess powers beyond slaughter, why are they unable to protect themselves in the universe and still seek refuge? Interrogation. A power beyond slaughter. Does it exist? It must. We must. Relevant information does not exist within the database. To obtain the answer, I can only record the monks' verbal exchanges as reference for the extrapolation. Damn. Destroyed star cluster 51 system days before the start of the war dance. What the fuck is this story? Why is this what's happening right now? God dang it. Really? Right now? They voluntarily put collars around their own necks. As wolves graced by the master of immortality, they unwillingly ground down their own fangs and claws, collared themselves. They fled with tails tucked between their legs like dogs, an expression compassion of feeble prey. You forsook their blessing. My brethren, please allow me to correct a mistake of yours. The Borisin are, after all, a branch of human genus. It is a misconception of the past for us to see ourselves as wolves, for there are many more choices open to us once we begin to see ourselves as human. You're all born of the wolf pack, akin to frogs gazing up from the bottom of the well. You only see the choice of bloodshed that towers above you at the mouth of the well. As the saying goes, a moment of kindness broadens the horizon in an instant. Leap out of the box and you will find endless expanse of opportunities. We did not abandon the blessing, but triumphed over it. We have risen above the narrow crevices of conflict. Think you're more like a frog here, hag, croaking about like a witch. I hope you'll keep yammering on when I split your belly open. Master, watch out! Ah!
I hope we're
What a bunch of assholes! We'll welcome them to our world.
So stars echo. Nice job.
Show me what you got.
Yeah. Not your fourth time to show you Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. What? Dead.
The scattered wolves flee, and the battered and bloody Dharmic monk finally topples. Master Daya, I didn't turn back into a wolf. Master Daya, for the first time in my life, I was able to fight so calmly. The recording of Dharmic monk Viria's last words ends here. It's a good burial place. Viria always loves cool, shady spots. He'll feel like it's back in his nest. Failure to comprehend. Known with the war dance as your podium, you intend to petition for Claret Wheel Temple to join the Cienjo Alliance. but your commandments severely impede your objective from being fulfilled. For an extrapolation, subjecting and eliminating the Sanjo Alliance and erasing all non-agreeable individuals is the most optimal solution to achieve your goal. Combination of do not kill severely restricts your ability to act. It is illogical calculations is what causes Viria to lose his organic life. When I first joined Claret Wheel Temple, I thought the same way too. This universe forces you to use violence time and time again. When we were protecting civilians and monks during their escape, it was kill or be killed. I broke the vow against killing more than once. I'd rather have my hands snapped apart by the commandment ring I wear than resist the urge to rip my enemy's throat open. Question, what revised your conclusion? I took in Samatha. I saw the fear in her eyes when she witnessed my battles. I realized that each and every one of us is involved in building the world of the future. I could not bury the seeds of fear and hatred in the earth of the tomorrow and let Samatha become yet another chained cog in the cycle of war and bloodshed. More than just killing, we still have the power to make choices. The existence of Claret Wheel Temple is a prime example of this. Death is but the vanishment of the flesh. In this war with the universe as our opponent, as long as we still abide by the commandments of do not kill, we will never welcome the defeat of the soul. Record update, I have learned a new definition of victory. Question, non-killing equals victory. Question, what defines the soul? She doesn't answer. Interesting. Uh-oh. Oh, this doesn't look good. Rupert the Emperor has died, but the remaining offspring of the anti-organic equation still lurk in all corners of the universe. Against these individuals, the IPC has issued an order to all bounty hunters. Eliminate them at all costs. What was Dea thinking when she pushed me away? Am I watching some low-production comedy show? The bloodthirsty Borison are willingly protecting Rupert's murder machine at the cost of their lives? Ha! So even ruthless beasts are capable of huddling together for comfort. Come at me. I lost. You can kill me just like how you metallic maniacs killed my brother back then. Remember this and etch it in the metallic head of yours. That's only fit to be my chamber, but the bounty hunters that are still alive will hunt you down to the ends of the cosmos and melt you into a pool of molten metal. Regarding Diana's death, I feel something that's infinitely close to the concept that organic life holds: rage. There was activity in the anti-organic equation, and it captured my negative feedback, amplified it, and arrived at a conclusion. Affirmative. Even if they unlocked my weapon system with the remaining annihilation protocols in my system, even using a single pebble, I could easily wipe away his existence. Go. We will not do anything behind your back. Rupert's monster and you, Borison. How many worlds have been destroyed by your race? Stop pretending to be saints in front of me. You think acting this way will erase all your sins? You're all born as bloodthirsty monsters. I've said that the bounty hunters will chase you down to the very ends of the cosmos. We left without turning our heads. He chased us down, cursing our name repeatedly. Samantha said making this choice is evident of my growth. I ran diagnostics across all programs, but was unable to find any quantifiable system upgrades. From then on, no bounty hunters appeared again. I once checked through the bounty hunter warrant's conclusion. Elite soldier understands became marked as deceased. Dream Jig, you know what to do, my boy. Wait, are these all just literally? I saw a woman. There's something that halted the action of killing, and it also stopped the activation of the anti-organic equation. Power beyond slaughter does exist. I request to be ordained to further my study. Through your karmic hindrance has not been removed, there is yet room for your redemption. The master is not with us anymore, so today I, the revered monk Samatha, shall break my bow and bequeath unto you the 5 Claret Wheel commandments. In the hope that you will sever your ties to evil, now recite the commandment mantra after me. Confirmation this unit has signed the consent agreement. I am born of the void, born in servitude to all beings. Thus I shall neither harm nor transgress. Born of the void, transgress. I quell myself from strife, witnessing the poison of karmic consequences. Thus I shall neither covet nor hate. I know the truth of suffering, of death, and of life. Thus I shall not be indulgent in my wait for nirvana. Put on the ceremonial ring. From this day forth, you have become a disciple of our Claret Wheel Temple. I bestow upon you the ordained named Sugata. The commandments are a method of self-discipline. If even the laws within your heart cannot be bound, then the turbulent waves of the world will leave you no room to resist. If there is precedent of the commandments being broken, countless excuses will grow along the cracks like an addictive poison. It will erode the initial boundaries till there is no turning back. Remember, breaking one of the commandments will not destroy yourself, but it will pave the path of defeat when confronting the cycle of war and bloodshed. We seek not the victory of the flesh, but the invincibility of the soul. Confirmation I have received your guidance with faith. Faith? Protocol complete. I will adhere to the 5 commandments of not evoking harm, transgression, greed, hate, or indulgence, and the honor of my commitment to Samatha. I will study Claret Wheel Temple scriptures. I am convinced that by doing so, I will come into contact with the power beyond slaughter. I have absolute faith in this. But worldly matters are impermanent. Spaceships restricted zone. 3 system days before the start of the war dance. Oh god, not another long one of these. Oh, Antimatter Legion. And we are on the space station. These two are boring. They're not even putting up any resistance. How am I gonna get hyped up now? Annihilation gang. You two better not let my bros down. On our patrons, we do not carry any possessions of value on us. Your attack has also destroyed the only spaceship we own. Logic, killing us will not deliver any benefit. May you all turn back from me before you're tainted by further sin. Sin, as if you've seen actual sin. How much does it weigh? What does it look like? Take it out and enlighten us then. Listen up, you two. The only truth in this universe are stuff like meteors that fall from the sky, the flames of the Antimatter Legion, and the gun in my hand. Note, please add the anti-organic equation to that. Samantha's shaking her head. I have identified her facial topography. It is one of pleading. She does not wish me to break my commandment for this. Do you remember our objective? One of us must reach Cienjo with a petition, but it does not have to be me. After spending, I've understood Samantha's plan. She wants to sacrifice herself to create an opportunity for me to escape. I decline the exclusive of command. Question: Samantha, is completing the objective more imperative than any individual entity? You promised me. You said you would abide by the commandments. I will not let you undo your weapons lock. She's right. I've made my vows and signed the agreement, but I can also go back on it. Everyone has the right to make their own choices. The critical objective, complete the petition. Secondary objective, protect Samatha. These 2 objectives take priority over all other directives. Beginning extrapolation based on the aforementioned objectives. Conclusion, break the commandments and delete the self. Begin running the entire organic equation extrapolation. Target locked on, scanning for weaponry devices in the area. Annihilate! Annihilate! This is the first time the inorganic equation command was not provided a positive response to me. Throughout the entire process of slaughter, I felt that my system was running in the void, just like the feeling that the organic life described to me as guilt. Please don't talk about this anymore. Conclusion, I am no longer a disciple of Claret Wheel Temple, but a lowly sinner. However, there is still one last monk present. Let us complete our petition. Damn. Playback complete. Please allow me to mourn all the monks declared martyred on this journey.
All prison personnel are instructed to abide by the established procedures and act without delay.
I hope to give Samantha a chance to compete once again in the war dance to let all witness the Claret Wheel Temple's Boris and also possess similarly admirable qualities as the rest of humanity. The Cienjo were just victimized by a Borisan raid. I cannot restore Samantha's contestant qualifications and allow a rematch during such sensitive times. Once she gets in the ring and reveals her identity, it won't just be a circle of armed cloud knights that awaits her. The audience will also become terrified in the name of Claret Wheel Temple. Is that truly the outcome you wish? I need not remind you, as you probably understand too, people do not simply believe that the Borisan can disengage from their brutal nature just like that. I understand, I always have, but I refuse to give up. Master Deanna, Dharmic Monk Varia, Sugata, they gave everything for this journey. I want to stand on the ring and tell everyone that the monks of Claret Wheel Temple have not caved to their nature. Logic, to be born into the hunting pack is to be brutal, and to be born into Claret Wheel Temple is to be compassionate. Perspective, nature is a pseudo-proposition that contains subjective cognitive bias. Question, if the Cienjo agrees to admit Claret Wheel Temple and provide an environment that allows the Borisan to change themselves, would they still walk into the cycle of war and bloodshed? I apologize, I am unable to give an answer to your question. Sanjo's unwilling to believe Claret Wheel Temple while depriving them of a chance to speak their case. Thus, conflict will never dissipate and the cycle of war and bloodshed will be ever present. Madam Yukong, even though I am not a Claret Wheel Temple monk any longer, I will henceforth demonstrate my resolve to you to achieve Samatha's wishes. Once the pressure for survival exceeds a certain threshold, organic bodies may adopt incorrect strategies. They may isolate themselves, lose their voice, relinquish awareness, and even cease to think. And then a piercing roar strikes your consciousness, carrying with it the horn of the Machine Empire, as well as the blood and fire that had flowed for over 1,000 Amber Eras. Warning, warning, all automatons of Shackling Prison have lost control. The control station is unresponsive. Oh my god, what? The out-of-control automatons are tightening their encirclement, requesting reinforcements. Hello? Hello? Damnations, even the comms. Annihilate! Annihilate! Do you feel that? The intricate ingenia in the gray armor? They're frozen. Going to high alert, everyone. I repeat, high alert. Teletron, what do you intend to do? In an era forgotten by history and drowned in time, the empire that the anti-organic equation ushered in once extended across more than half the universe. As an elite soldier of the Rubert Empire, I am an extension of the Emperor's will. This power is sufficient to corrupt and control all machines in this area, commanding them to grind all organic life to fine dust. But what I wish to demonstrate is not the intent to slaughter, because beyond that I have always found an even greater power. There will always be a choice, and I will make that better choice. In deadly battle we raise the beacon's blaze. Under command we hold the golden binding embrace. In life I have claimed and taken other lives, wandering through karma's web for sin to turn into fortune. The fuck is this episode, dude? What is the nature of oneself? All karma traces back to one's decision and will, for all things are born with emptiness and neutral void. Do not call any being born filthy or tainted. In a high-pitched screech of overload, all mechanical creations are freed from the control of the anti-organic equation's curse. Elite Soldier 0098 Sugata has blown their own circuits and fallen silent once more. He just committed suicide! Madam Yukong, I am not a Sanjo native, and I do not know what happened here in the past, so I cannot point fingers at your decision. But as a contender, I cannot accept a victory that was not earned in battle. Just like Mr. Sugata said, even if the petition is ultimately rejected, they should not be denied the right to express themselves. Is his voice heard by all of us? However, I still wish to see the resolve of another person. For everything I have. Samatha will arrange your rematch with Luca in the Sky Splitter lower floor arena. It will be different from the one you hoped. There will be no bustling cheers of spectators, nor will there be a raucous applause. No one on the Sanjolafu will know the outcome of this match. If you can take victory, the Sanjolafu will consider Claret Wheel Temple's position. Thank you, Madam Yukong. You can start your match when you're ready. Oh, right now? Let's fucking go. Get me the balls out of here. Yukong quickly sends people to clean up the stage. Patrons, please forgive me, for I am about to display the ferocious visage of the I'm about to display the ferocious visage of the Borison. We do this in the name of neither slaughter nor victory. We simply wish for people to learn of the perseverance of a small temple. We wish for everyone to know the hardships of our petitioning monks as well as the desperate determination of 13,000 civilians to survive. If our rear master die, converted disciple Sugata, then revered monk Samatha humbly beseech patron Luca for guidance. I understand Miss Samatha's intentions. I will give my best, for this battle is to show my respect to all the monks of Claret Wheel Temple. Luca's never seen a Borison. This is probably wild to him. It's one of the junior customers for 13,000. Please do not forget their names. Sorry, I'm probably gonna forget their names. Not trying to be mean, but like, damn.
Sure, I'll play it.
Listen to the fun.
Oh, there's a lot more than I thought. Oh, it's literally all of them.
Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
You may remember their final choice.
Time to show you Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. What's this?
Fangs and claws got dull. The fear that kills not fear. I venture forth to forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Sanction mode terminated. Oh Jesus, Yukong jump scare. Halt the duel. Wait, I have not won. I can still fight. Only with my victory will the Sanjo be able to hear the voices of the Claret Wheel Temple. Seventh, you've already tried your best. The Sanjo is not an arena for the war dance ceremony. We do not only listen to the voices of visitors. I represent all the Sanjo Lafu in recognizing your determination. Will the petition be successful? I'll let General Jing Yuan have a conversation with Samantha. Also, I will try my best to give a full account and support the Claret Wheel Temple during the Six Charioteers meeting. Regarding Claret Wheel Temple's petition, I cannot give a definite answer. As long as there's a glimmer of hope, I will wait. I hope that Miss Samantha won't have to wait long. Although Master died, I'm gonna just go, oh my god, there's too many fucking yapping in this goddamn episode. This is literally an event about fighting. Why is there so little fighting? Oh god. I can no longer witness it. I hope I can witness it on their behalf. The day when the monks and children of Claret Wheel Temple will know no fear and find a tranquil corner in the cosmos to lead peaceful lives of their own. Samantha, this is also the wish of all the people in the Sanjo. Such a day will come. It definitely will. My friends, please allow me to excuse myself to gather and bury Sugata's remains. At the end of this journey, I wish to bury it together with its commendment ring in a place of hope. I wish to bury it here. Sheesh. My god, that was annoying as shit. Who the hell are you? Chess fan from the... No. Absolutely not. This has gone on long enough. Adios. Have fun all.